it goes around for ages, but I know that's how the Mandalorian died, and that's how Boba Fett died as well last. Oh, sorry, that's a spoiler. Oh, everyone's here. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. It's Thursday. Don't worry, Boba Fett didn't die, or did he? We have someone awesome with us today. You guys will recognize him from every live stream you watch. He's always saying hello, and that is Trevor Baker. Hey, Trev.
Hi, Si. How are you?
Good, mate. Good to see you. I said mate. I never say mate. It's hanging around the English people. Hello. Good to see you, Trevor. Look, his face is here, and he's beautiful looking. Also beside him we have Craig from Brickstage Pass. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Si?
I'm great. I'm full of French fries or chips, as we say. So I might fall asleep halfway through this, as I am just packed. Salt and vinegar on your chips, amazing. Underneath Craig we have Greg from London Bridge.
Is salt and vinegar a delicatessen in Ireland, Si?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe it.
And do you like French fries because of what they're made of in particular?
Yeah. We started off with the light racism already, so yeah.
100%.
And over here we have Mr. SHYTIMEISMYTIME. Shy, hey, how's it going?
How's it going, guys? Finally good to be on here on time. Like, happens very rarely.
Yeah, I normally speaking, he just leaves you in the green room.
Normally. Or come at the very, very end.
You poor boy. Okay, well, let's say hello to people out there. StreamYard is saying hi, quack quack. Moments of Magic is here. Hey, Moments of Magic. This is from earlier on. We were just all chatting to each other. Lorraine is here. Hey, Lorraine, good to see you. Millennium is here. So I can't believe you have celebrity guest Trevor Baker on here. Yes, we do. The infamous Kellyanne is here. Hey, Kellyanne. Good to see you. I mean, if Kellyanne decides she wants to pop on as well, she's more than welcome to say hello as well. Chloe Baker, I presume, a relative. Good to see you too. Jordan's here. Hey, BRICKSIE, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. And we have Brickstage saying hello to everybody. Hola. Paul Howell, good to see you, dude. Oh, I'm looking forward to this more than Trevor Baker, probably. Now, Trevor was a little bit nervous, so we're all going to go easy on him, and we'll guide him into this gently. Midi Bricks is here. Ingrid Wynn. Hey, Ingrid, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm enjoying your TikToks. They're hilarious. Hello from Limerick. Gary. We have Sam here also. Hey, Sam, how's it going? And we have Trevor saying, hey, Greg. Greg and Trevor talking in the chat. So we get into it. Trevor, my darling, how are you? And listen, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're better known as an Instagram Lego enthusiast and a YouTuber. So tell us how you got into it.
It was 2019. Stresses of work. So I thought I'll go and get a Lego set. I done that and been hooked ever since. And then the start of the pandemic is really when it took off. And I surprised Kellyanne with the Disney castle, and it was the greatest move I ever done, because then I got her hooked on it. And then it's been a free fall ever since. Like, she almost pushes me into buying more and more so she can get more and more. And then from there, I built a Lego room for myself, for my collection, and we done one for Kellyanne. And then, like you said, we started posting pictures on Instagram, and that seems to have blown up now. That seems to be getting more and more followers. And it's just a fantastic hobby, really.
It is. I'm really jealous of your Lego room. First of all, I know my mic is crackling a bit, so apologies. A bit of a technical issue there, unavoidable. Or I can just write everything down, hold it up to the camera, but it'll take ages. But I'm really jealous of your Lego room. Every time I see your pictures, I'm like, oh my god, your sets are amazing. The way it's displayed is amazing. You have an amazing carpet. First of all, are you and Kelly? Did you both decide let's build a Lego room, or did you just nick a spare bedroom? And because it's rare that the two people in the house will say, "Hey, let's do this. This is awesome."
So, yeah, I was into films, used to collect DVDs, things like that. So I have a cinema room,
right?
And then
Nice.
I ended up halving the cinema room, and I give Kellyanne half for her Lego room. And what you see behind me, I basically built purely just for Star Wars Lego goes in this room.
There's a man who's definitely been to IKEA a few times.
Yes, there's Billies everywhere, everywhere. Yeah, but yeah, I blame BRICKSIE for that one. I just copied him. Done exactly what he done.
Yeah, I gotta admit, it does look like you kind of sitting in his studio at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's like I'm waiting to see BRICKSIE any moment now, or a massive city or something like
you can
that.
grab him if you want. He's only there.
I think you're also like the only ones out there with like that actually displayed the gunship perfectly in that little square, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sitting in the middle, like, because everyone's having a hard time displaying that UCS set, but you kind of just said, you know what, I'm not going to put in the wall, I'm gonna put in the middle of the room.
Yeah, so yeah, I put 3 in the middle, but already I'll be honest, the space is going quick.
Yeah.
I haven't found a spot for the at yet, so we might have to do another extension. Yeah.
I suppose all right. Make it out of
Same
Lego.
with poor old Kellyanne, she's running out. And the thing I think I've learned this year is you can't have it all. There's just too much coming out.
I don't know. It's crazy. It seems that more and more come out every single year. Like I have trouble with Ninjago because they bring Ninjago sets out and then they change them again for the next season of the TV show. So it's impossible to get on top of that for me because I really like the Ninjago sets too. It is hard to keep up with them. So I want to say hi to Cosmo Candy who's jumped in. Ian Brickbot is here. Hey Ian, good to see you. And Simon Moss has popped in. Hi everyone, and chat and panel. So come here, Trevor. So Star Wars is your main focus Lego wise. What else are you into Lego wise?
So you can't see it, but in front of me there, I've got all the Technic cars. I've got most of the NASA sets. I've got all the tumblers, the 89 Batmobiles, Batwings, Hogwarts Castle. But this is where it's fun for me. Everything I want to collect that I don't, Kellyanne collects. So when the ad's coming out and you've got Home Alone, I think, well, I haven't got to worry about Home Alone. She's going to buy it.
Yeah.
So everything that I haven't got, she has. So it works out perfectly that way. It can get expensive, but it's like I'm not really a big Harry Potter fan, but Diagon Alley, it's a fantastic set.
Yeah, you can appreciate it.
Yeah, so I just say to Kellyanne, that would look fantastic in your Lego room. She goes, do you think? And I go, oh, definitely. And then she goes and buys it. I haven't got to worry about it. It's done now. And that's like the winter sets. I love them, I think. And yeah, that's her main, she collects all of them. So it works out. All I can say to everyone out there is buy your partner the Disney castle and everything will fall into place.
There you go.
It's an awesome set.
It just gets them hooked.
BRICKSIE says, Trevor, tell them about your Mario collection.
So, ask BRICKSIE about his Mario collection quickly. Let's see what he thinks about them.
Jordan, tell us about your Mario collection. BFAB is here, by the way. Hey, BFAB, how's it going? Good to see you, dude.
Hey, Si. How's it going, everyone else?
Good.
How you feeling, BFAB?
I would love to say amazing because I have the last couple of days, but today I decided to drive my little brother to school, and now I feel super sick. So he's like, I feel like crap. We're like, yeah, nobody believes you, and then now I feel like crap. So I was about to say it's been a good couple of days, but now, yeah, I don't feel well. So.
Well, listen, if you need to jump off anytime, just don't feel the pressure, dude. Rather see you resting than not feeling the best. Rosie's here. Hey, Topic Bricks, good to see you. How are you today? Paul Howell says, why do I have a feeling that it's his stuff you're packing, Kellyanne? And
they're really badgering you tonight in chat, aren't they?
BRICKSIE says Trevor hasn't making Star Wars collection display to perfection. No, I agree. I was looking. I had the same thought as who said that? I think it was Shy said about displaying, and I don't display enough. I don't think. Obviously, it's not enough space, but the vehicles, the spaceships are actually displayed really well, and I think DANI, who will come in later on, hopefully, does a really good job of displaying hers too. So I mean, I know you have a new Lego space, Greg, and are you going to put any Star Wars sets on display?
I think there will be 1 or 2 sets, like definitely. Like I'm building a giant Millennium Falcon at the moment. I think that's gonna that's one for a start. But yeah, I'll get it all down here. And I'll kick off with the Millennium Falcon. I don't know yet. I've still got everything in my other studio at the moment. So Studio 1 is still kind of fully operational. This is Studio 2. I just haven't got back to Studio 1 yet and set that up. So I don't know. This is still in progress at the moment, especially building the boutique hotel, which I'll get back to in a minute. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, everything's going to come down here most likely. But I'll have some in one studio. I'll have them in the London vaults, and I'll have the rest of it here as well. So but space is always a thing, Trevor. That's the thing, right? It's literally you'll either be wanting sets, or you'll be running out of space.
Yeah, I want to get every Star Wars set that comes out. I don't want to, leave any on the, on the shelf.
Is it me, or is there like a massive echo with everyone?
Yeah, there's a bit of an echo out there.
I'm on mute.
I can be on mute.
I can hear the echo. Sorry, have you adjusted your sound by any chance? Oh yeah.
I was on mute as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's crackly. Okay. So I can hear the reverb on that. Oh, it sounds all right.
Well,
now,
Greg, we all like hearing you twice anyway, so.
Oh, that's because you're lovely, BFAB.
Yes.
But yeah,
Starbucks
is out there too. What I did, I turned off the echo cancellation in the stream as well. So I don't know if is that changed anything, or is it still crackly?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No worries. Okay, we'll soldier on. So we have Sarah Starbucks out there saying hello to everybody. Everybody praising BRICKSIE's room, which is pretty cool. It is. It's awesome. It was good to see that take off from start to finish. And hopefully BRICKSIE, you'll pop on as well as a guest to the stream someday as well, because we'd love to hear about your journey too. Greg, what have you got lined up for your city? Because yours is a brand new space. Are you populating it with anything on the table? Are you setting down meals plates or doing anything at all yet?
He's still muted. He's still muted.
I've got certain plans for it, but I'm not doing anything with it really, because I've got some modulars set up, but I'm still building the boutique, so I've still got that to do. But so really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a load of stuff, and then I'm going to put the city together. But I have got an outline plan of what I want to do. But since Monkey Kid have come out with this new range with the rail around it, I'm going to do like a sort of sub. I don't want to call it a mono rail. What
Elevated train. Elevated train.
Elevated train. So I'm going to do one of those, like a sort of shuttle bus. So that's kind of on the radar. But at the moment, it's going to be boutique hotel, Millennium Falcon, and anything new at 2022. I'm still dying to build this. The castle in the forest. That's a set I'm dying to do. So that's what I want to do. So that's on the radar side.
Yeah, and I think Tech I saw got his delivery of his castle and his boat. The boat looks amazing.
Yeah, and I did want to swap for the. I wanted to swap another castle in the forest for the boat, but I couldn't find anyone who had the boat to do it. So I ended up selling it at cost to this guy over here.
I know he's a happy boy. Look at him, just giving that some love. I love you.
I'm waiting for you to start yours, so I'll start mine.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe in a couple of weeks or something like that. I think the Falcon's just going to be something I do over time. But I will do it. I will spend some time.
Only because you've got the space to do that.
I know. I just put it over there and then leave it. You don't have to use the space. But at the moment, I'm down here. I'm just using this space to put. I mean, it really is all just cobbled together very quickly, and I'm kind of been living in the space. And now I know exactly what I want to do with the space. Like this weekend, I'm going to. I'm actually going to buy some sofas for this is a funny thing as well. Talking to space side, now we're coming out of the kind of lockdown and stuff like that. I've restructured the house, so we've now got the study as a study and not a studio. And one of our rooms now, I've taken all the kit out and we've created it as a dining room. And the dining room's quite big, so I need to throw a sofa in there. You know, like one of these big snug. I think they call them snugs. It's basically a 1.5 size sofa. So I'm going to buy one of those at the weekend. And where I'm going to buy it from happens to be opposite an IKEA as well. So I'm going to be popping into IKEA and getting something, another desktop. I need another desktop for something. And also as well, I got to be honest, right? I fancy giving it some elevation. Because I know Bricksie's got a cool city out there. But I fancy giving mine a bit of elevation, going up a couple of levels. Maybe even 3. Don't know. I've got plenty of height to play with. So I'm thinking, why don't I go up? I can do what SHYTIME does. But instead of shelves, I make it sort of shorter tables. So it gives it some. I can create a false perspective then. But it's idea side. I need to build things. This is the thing. I've got all the Ninjago range to build. I've got every, city, gardens, docks, or whatever they're probably going to come out with this year. Diagon Alley and all that. And hopefully, I'm going to actually build it in Diagon Alley as well. That's what I've got this idea because I only work literally a stone's throw away from Diagon Alley, the real one, folks.
No way.
Leadenhall Market, in case you wonder. And I'm going to build it in there, but I've got to find someone who's going to give me the space to do it and a good internet connection.
Did you read the news line now? Man is thrown out of Harry Potter World for building Lego in the middle of the attraction, putting the guests off.
I don't think I'll be putting them off. I wouldn't go that far. I probably think of it as unlicensed entertainment in their area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop out, guys. Take care, everyone.
BFAB's going ahead. Listen, thanks, BFAB. We'll talk to you soon, and rest up and stay well, okay, man?
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye, everybody. Take care. That's the problem you have, Greg. If you go up, Greg, you're going to need more bricks as well.
Expensive.
Well, it is, isn't it? Because it's just gone up 25%. What can we say in the UK? I still think I'm still baffled as to why they're doing that. But has there been an official response from Lego about that?
No, or the calendar really.
I can understand the calendar. Reading between the lines, I just don't get the 25% hike on the pad wall because this basically means that Americans, if they're I don't want to call it an excuse. If their justification is to level it out globally, that means Americans will be paying £20 a pad cup. So I just think it would be useful if Lego actually said, this is why we're doing it, before people start going crazy and coming out with loads of videos saying Lego's doing this to, cost of pad jugs or pad cups as some people call them. And why they're actually putting the price up by 25%. That's all.
25% is a lot. It's not like it's just like a little bit. It's a quite. It's a huge amount.
It's a massive amount. That's not inflation. That's not down to anything like that. Nothing's gone up. I know inflation's high, but blimey, it's not 25%. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And we better say hello to the BrickBots. Carrie is here, and Brickstage is here also. I saw Cabbage Face dropping in, giving out about the echo. I don't know where the echo is from. I'm going to mute and you talk and see where the echo is coming from.
Blah, blah,
Got
blah.
an echo now?
Have we got an echo now?
Hello?
I can't hear an echo.
No.
Sorry, have you got YouTube open in one of your tabs?
No.
Okay, it's when you unmute. There.
Craig, talk for a second.
I will talk now for a second at your request.
And if I talk? No?
I can't hear one. Oh, I heard that then. It's when I talk. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put headphones on and see if that cancels anything out. Because that will help anyway. 1 second, chaps.
Perfect. We're trying our best, people. And just bear with us as we say. Oh, Killian says, Greg, she's calling the shots out there. No, I do. I think it might have been Greg. I don't know if the mic is a little bit too close to the speakers or whatever. And Mum's Manager, I think, hears it too. So we'll work on this. Maybe the earphones will sort it out. And yeah, so that is a good outcome. Here he comes with his earphones. Shy, you what?
We're not getting it now, so
he's mute. Okay, Shy, what have you been up to, dude?
I have like 5 different things going on right now in my room. So I am packing for Bricks LA right now. So it's a convention that's in LA that's usually really big, but because of COVID, it's only private. So there's no public days, which kind of blows. But I am displaying my army there. I'm going to war with a friend of mine that is using Nexo Knights. They're going to be extremely outnumbered. But yeah, so I'm setting up my army right now. I'm bringing in the castles, and we were supposed to do this elaborate mock, but like I was supposed to do 3 elaborate mocks for Bricks LA, but because there's no public days, I kind of a lot of people just like, eh. So, but I'm still bringing the army, so I'm setting that up right now. I have like an F-35 that I need to finish building for a video. I have the new modular to be done too that I still need to finish. The room's a hot mess. I have like 2 videos on my screen that I'm actually editing and 1 that I'm rendering for Cali Brick Click. So it's like, yeah, it's a lot going on. And then work.
Very busy time. Who's going to Bricks LA with you?
Papa Bear. His name's Daniel. He was on Cali Brick Click.
Yes, yeah. And any of the family going?
No, Bricks LA is pretty much a adult only thing, so the kids can't come.
Okay, that's good. Well, it's a bit of a break for you guys, and then kind of like a good get together. And you going to meet anybody there apart from Papa Bear?
I don't think so. There's not that many people that I know that are going this year, so I don't know.
Okay, cool. I'm back up to Trev. Trev, do you plan or have you ever been to any of the conventions in the UK?
No. I started and then really the pandemic hit and I've just been stuck indoors with my sets. But I hope to. But I've not really looked into any of that side of things yet. Or know where they happen or anything like that.
I am just muting and unmuting as I go to see if the echo has gone or if it's still there.
It comes when somebody talks on your side. So it's on your end.
I'm going to use earphones to see if that gets rid of it. So just have a chat about the different things that you're coming up with, Craig, on the channel.
I've actually got a video coming out. Can you believe it? I've got a city video coming out that I've done today, a city update. I'm trying to do my second one. And I've come up with a little way of doing it that's slightly quicker to get them out so that I don't have to faff around with editing too much and just get some content on my channel. So hopefully tomorrow, I'm hoping it's tomorrow, I will have a city update number 2. And I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, so am I.
We've changed all the tunes as well on my intros and outros for Twitch and YouTube to something that I got off Richard, a piece of music that I really like. So it's going to be cool. I'm really excited.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That seems to have resolved it.
Simple as headphones.
Yeah, they always help out. Good, always good to have them around. Si, good stuff.
Yeah, just hope I remember if I get off the chair, to not to pull the computer down onto the floor as well. That'd be funny. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So I just got a little bit distracted there. I can't remember what I was talking about. So we'll go. Yeah. Oh, it's actually talking about the conventions. Craig, would you ever display in one?
Yes, 100%. I think they're good fun to do. I'm going to one Brickfest in February the 13th, which is
just
a Sunday.
To go to display.
I'm just going. I'm not. I've got nothing to display. Not unless they want to look at a Millennium Falcon or a off-made city or something like that. I've got nothing to display. I'm not mocked anything or anything like that. But I've got ideas of what I will display. I just don't think I'll get to doing that this year. But I might just do it next year or something like that. kind of like I say, I've got ideas. It's just a matter of prioritizing how I want to do them and what I want to do it, and what the end game is. But yeah, really, I just like going to them, vlogging about them, and then seeing the other people there. But I know there's going to be quite a big meetup in London on the 13th, so that's going to be good fun.
Did you say you were going to bring the Falcon?
No. I'm just saying the biggest thing I got to display would be the Falcon, but that's just a normal set. It's like there's no real super point to that. Yeah, that's miles better, Si.
Yes, it feels really weird because I can hear myself talking weirdly, do you know? Because I rarely use the headphones, and it just feels a bit weird. But I'll get over it. Don't you worry about it. We have Brick from Baron. Hey, Brick from Baron, how's it going? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Here's for your audio troubles. Appreciate all you do. Thank you so much. I'll put it towards maybe AirPods, as someone pointed out earlier on. Because you know me, I will get up in 5 minutes to do something, and you'll just see this picture go, you hear it crash, and me going, oh my god. But thank you so much, Brick from Baron. Appreciate it.
Worst thing is, as well, we'll see him in his underwear.
If we have any on.
Exactly. This is it. They don't call him Commander Connor for nothing,
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Minifig Who is saying hello to Lorraine. Oh, the thoughts of it. Oh god. No, the worst thing.
On back to front.
Which? I thought that's how you wear them. Don't tell everybody about that picture. Oh god. Brick Barnes says, if that happens, I'll throw another 5.
Throw another 5. Oh my.
Hey, I will as well, I tell you.
I'm paying him to keep his clothes on.
Yeah, I'm with
I thought you meant about knocking the computer down. Whoa. BRICKSIE says, F me, is that you, Trevor Baker? I didn't click there for a minute.
Good old observant Richard.
Yeah, he's probably still having his first coffee.
Do you not recognise your room, Richard?
Anybody who's joining, we have Trevor Baker here on the show with us today, and he is, if you don't know, he is what a lot of people would call an Instagram Lego enthusiast. I don't know, what do you say for people who are on Instagram who are into Lego? You have a Lego YouTuber, you have a Lego TikToker, a Lego Instagrammer? I suppose that makes more sense. Anyway, we have him here, and if you're joining, don't forget to hit the like button and give us a big like. We got 2 million likes last week, no we didn't, but we're looking to get loads this week again.
Those bots are running well.
And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe as well, because that always helps, and you won't miss any streams or videos in the future. Snowlania is throwing in $20 Australian. Hashtag AirPods for Si. You're an amazing supporter of the community site. Thank you for everything you do, and thank you too. We're getting close. How much are AirPods? Anybody? They're how much? Okay, we'll see how that goes.
You can just talk to the producer in your ear, but
yeah. Oh yeah, Dwayne, how much are they? Oh really? Yeah. Okay. How many kidneys to sell? That's a kid's kidney. Get one of them to sell a kidney. I don't know. But anyway. Yes, Sarah and Mr. Starbricks are here. Sarah says, oh, I'll check my inbox, London Bridge Bricks. Thanks. Oh, very nice. We may have an insight who is going to appear tomorrow, do we?
No.
We do. We know who it is.
Si, you know what I'm like. I try and arrange people for London calling weeks and weeks in advance. I'm not a last minute dude. Everyone's cut, sealed, and delivered for tomorrow, folks. Don't worry about that.
Oh. Okay, so apparently, did you know there's no Lego store in Ireland? Shock horror. And BRICKSIE just brought up another point. Yeah. And it feeds into the whole taxing we were talking about the last time. BRICKSIE says, why asking? So I probably no Apple store. There's no Apple store in Ireland either.
There's no apple sauce in Ireland.
No apple sauce in Ireland.
Sauce.
It's all gone.
There's a business venture. Get yourself in there.
Get your apple sauce.
Dead easy to make.
I don't know. But anyway, no Apple stores. They have their headquarters here, pay no tax, but they won't even open a bloody shop for us.
That is awesome.
That's what you get for being a tax haven.
I know. We don't see any of the money either. But that's just
you don't even do as many potatoes as Russia now. What's all that about?
No, really. They're losing their identity, Craig.
Yeah,
it's like, why did we have Ireland in the first place? What's the point?
Next in Patrick's Day will be blue or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Coca-Cola will make him red.
If you joined the UK, you could have a Lego store. I mean, we've obviously got a lot of military bases there, but yeah. Join away.
Yeah, you got to get searched every time you go in there.
Yeah. Oh God, help me. Anyway, moving on. BRICKSIE says our head office and accounts definitely in Ireland. You guys are getting ripped off. I think the Americans were getting ripped off by Apple. But anyway, that's neither here or there. BRICKSIE says no Apple store. I'm moving to Ireland. I'd love to move to Canada, to be honest. I love the look of the place. It just looks so great. And you have Lego stores as well. So sad. So sad.
Yeah, but their money's worth like 10p in it. They're thousands of pounds.
Defend them when they're here, Jesus.
Okay.
God.
I'm just doing a Greg.
We'll do it tomorrow in his show. BRICKSIE says, don't worry, Si. That's one even we don't have. You don't have an Apple store over here. Your Lego store isn't a real one, I know, but you still get better stuff than this.
Well, it is a store that just sells Lego, isn't it? Did they sell anything else in those stores, Si?
Well, I don't know. Do they sell the blister packs, the Star Wars blister packs?
I don't know.
It's
think
fully
that's fine.
licensed.
No, the exclusive stuff. Do they like?
Yeah.
You know, that's a good
They
question,
do.
actually.
They do, I think. Yeah, it's a full-on Lego store. It's just not a Lego run by the Lego store. It's
Because I went to one in Croatia. I couldn't believe it. I had a rainy day in Croatia one time when I was over there a few years ago. And I thought, I'm just going to have a look, see if there's got a Lego store in Croatia. And I swear to God, I did not know this. It was like literally a mile down the road from where I was. I could have been anywhere in Croatia's massive. Yeah. You know, it's really long, very, very long coastal line in Europe. And I was like, I'd probably be quicker for me to, pop on a helicopter and nip over to Italy or something like that. And then, blooming heck, I couldn't believe it. Literally 1 minute down the road. Lego store, full-blown Lego store. Couldn't use me VIP points in there, but otherwise it was a proper branded store. It was awesome.
Yes, Millennium said, is that why Harvey Norman is headquartered in Ireland? I don't know anyone who knows about Harvey Norman except for Ireland and Australia, so maybe it is. I don't know. Do you guys have a Harvey Norman in UK? No.
I don't even heard of Harvey Norman.
Yeah, it's a huge electronics and furniture store. It's Australian, and they're here in Ireland, and it's brilliant. We love Harvey Norman. I think.
We do.
Yeah, you do. Do you?
We have a Harvey Northern in Northern Ireland, which is the UK. Just saying.
And they got one in Croatia as well, apparently, and
Croatia.
Slovenia. Got one in Slovenia.
Oh, God. Bricklebar says, I'm with you, Si. I'd love to pack up and head north. Well, you probably get proper snow in Canada, and you get decent summers in Canada. Here, it's just a mishmash. I think it's snowing at the moment outside.
Is it? It's raining here, pouring down.
Yeah, we've had snow today. It's not settled. It turned to sleet quickly and got extremely cold.
It's got really cold. It really has. Like London, the last 2 days, London has been absolutely freezing, but beautiful. It's just been clear blue skies, wonderful. And tonight, it's just cloudy and horrible.
Yeah, I don't think it got over 2 degrees all day, and then it turned dark and it went up to 4. That's classic North. Got warmer at night. Yeah.
That's the time to get your shirt off and go out, and pick up some sun rays, because you'll get more sun rays at night up north than what you do during the day. It's a fact, folks. Honestly, Google it. And
then you get up in the morning and you go to work and you happen to put on YouTube because you've got a few minutes to kill, and there's some sheep person complaining about how hot he is. He can't do anything. He can't build any bricks.
Yeah, he didn't even open up the curtains in case he lets in a bit of blistering heat.
That's the one thing.
What's that? It's just got out of winter out there. What's the matter with you?
Mama Lego is here to say hi. Say hi to Mama Lego, and Trevor Baker says, Paul, where's jumped on me? Paul. Paul, we'd have to make a weekend out of it. Don't know what they're planning. Back to Trevor for a sec. Trevor, where do you live in the UK?
South Coast. So originally South London, and then we moved down here about 18 years ago. And so now a couple of minutes from the beach. Very nice.
Now, is it a beach as in like Santa Ponsa, or is it a beach like Skegness?
I've never been to Skegness, so I don't know.
Neither have I. I just heard of it on the telly.
Greg would know. I don't. What have I got, Greg? Am I a seaside town, or am I a beach, or?
I don't know. Have you got silver sand? I imagine it'd be more stony where you are, isn't it?
Pebbles. We've got a pier. I don't know what we're classed as. We've got ice creams
this-
and an arcades and all that on the seafront.
No, but you're kind of like an unblemished, traditional coastal town, I'd say. Has he got a fish and chip shop?
Yes.
Well, there you go then. It's traditional. There we go.
Traditional.
I know. I think it's called a place called in Essex called Frenton. Frenton on Sea, folks, and they only allow in their high street a chip shop. Anything else got no chance. You'll get nothing else there. I went there once. I said, I want to. It was lunchtime. I said, I want to buy some sushi. Right. I might as well been trying to buy a dragon egg or something like that. You know what I mean? It was particularly. They said no. We do fish and chips here. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get some fish
Cooked
and chips.
fish.
Then. Yeah, cooked fish. I love fish and chips. Don't get me wrong, but when you're in a seaside resort for a few days, it's like I need something else to eat. You know what I mean? You start climbing the walls for an apple or a banana or something like that.
You could have gone to like it must have a bistro or something like a proper fish thing, but sushi in a sea town in England, that sounds a bit.
Oh, I'm
bizarre,
sorry.
right?
I just thought I'd have something sort of fishy to eat with it, and I thought
Or
I'd have something
sushi.
quite nice.
Imagine asking for
Yeah,
sushi
sushi's
outside.
last time I looked, sushi had fish in it.
Yeah, but it's not really like mainstream cuisine, is it?
Well, it is in China and Japan and places
We're not,
like that.
we're not in Japan.
It's a big place.
God,
That's
can you
all I
imagine
fancy
you
at the moment.
going to Whitby and asking for sushi? You'd probably get shot and all your clothes taken
They were
off.
like, what? Don't you swear at me?
Oh, hello to Brett. Brett's Builders here, and he's saying hello to everybody he can think of on the
Oh,
entire
he is?
stream.
Good
He
to
is
see
saying
you,
hello to everybody. Sarah Sabrick is saying hi back to Brett. Tommy Dempsey, I think I said hi to Tommy earlier on. Bricksie's saying too cold for snow, beg to differ. I'd love to get a regular snowfall each year. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just like this. Oh, will it snow tomorrow? Whatever. Brickstage. Or sorry, Cabbage Face says sushi. Just jump in the pond and start biting.
Stop biting. That'll put Sai off.
Fish. And we were talking about this the other day. Since Brixie's here, the snowing video was awesome. So funny. This skiing.
Have you seen him on the GT Racer where he does
No.
the flip? You haven't?
No.
Oh,
Is that the one with Tommy C. Brix's fish?
Yeah, that was only. A
Oh, that's
snippet.
Yeah, he wasn't skiing, so he was on a.
I'm half blind for
That was on a
God's sake.
sled.
GT Racer.
Yeah.
GT
So did you
Racer.
notice the thing throbbing between his legs like? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Normally he
Yeah,
does.
I always notice it between people's legs all the time.
Say O'Connor's normally pretty sharp on that sort of thing.
Miffy who says fish and chips on toast for breakfast, fish and chips sandwich for lunch. Oh man, that's just that's
nice.
gross. You're
It's like
wrong.
fish and chip toast for breakfast. What happened to the days that we used to call him a chip butty?
A chip buddy, yeah.
Oh, you can have a fish and chip butty though. It's nice.
Oh, I don't know. It's quite.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe I need to try it. You'd have that with Baps or something like that, wouldn't you? You wouldn't have it in a normal. I wouldn't have it like in Tiger Bread or something like that.
A good flary bap.
Yeah,
A what?
lovely flowery bap.
Oh, a flowery
Or
Bap.
plain tea cake, as my nana used to say.
Are tea cakes the same as baps?
In West Yorkshire, they are.
What?
You have currant tea cakes and plain tea cakes. We call them bread cakes.
A
baps,
tea
yeah.
cake? What's a tea
Yeah.
cake got to do with bread?
That's just what they call them.
What?
They also call bauble Wessel cups. I never got my head around that either. It's a bauble. What the heck's a Wessel cup?
Oh,
I have no idea. I tell you what we used to do when we was kids, and please, everyone out there, let me know if you used to do it. Right, when I was a kid, right, I used to go to the shop lunchtime. I used to buy a loaf of bread. Right, me and my mate used to go half of it. Right, so proper loaf of bread, none of this sliced malarkey. The proper loaf of bread. Right, just straight out the oven. And then what I'll do is, you buy it, you chop it in half, you take out all the bread, and you just stuff it with chips, and that's it. That's your chip butty. Hey, no leg.
Hi.
How you doing?
we use earphones, so it's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't hear them on that. We can only hear them in here. So say hi to Trevor Baker. Say hi, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
I know, like.
Hi.
Say hi to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi.
And say hi to Greg.
Hi, Greg.
How you doing, no leg? You all right?
Good. Yeah.
I don't know.
You having a good day?
Yeah.
I'm laughing because I'm reading what Cabbage keeps putting on.
And say hi to Shy.
Hi, Shy.
Hey, no leg.
And say, how are you? What
Good.
have you been doing?
Playing Fortnite
Oh my god.
with my battle skins. My battle pass skins.
Battle Pass skins. What
Yeah.
skins did you get? Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, I don't have him.
Oh, you have to unlock him.
Yeah.
What'd you get? You don't know the names, do you?
No.
You got a silver girl, and you got a guy, and you got loads of things.
That was a super girl.
Surfer girl, silver girl.
What?
Who's that? Who's that?
I have no idea. Look, you.
Awesome. I got a gummy skin, a boy one.
A gummy skin.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is it like a
What's the
sweet?
gummy skin? Is that like a gummy bear?
Like,
You know, they bounce
half,
here, they bounce everywhere, apparently.
Like half in the head it has gummies and it has gummy headsets.
Oh, so in his head he's got gummies.
Yeah.
Right. Say hi to Brickstage.
Hi, Brickish.
And say hi to Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Say hi to Mama Lego.
Mama Lego.
Mama Lego. Say hi to the minifig who.
That's my good girl.
And say hi to Simon.
Hi, Simon.
He's so cute.
And
Yeah.
say hi to Brick von Baron.
Brick from Bannon.
Oh, well done, well done. Somebody says, Nullig, I loved your Spider-Man jumper and bag when you were shopping with Dad on New Year's Day. Remember
It's
we
got
went
good
shopping?
taste.
And we were
Yeah.
looking in the shop with the bag, the Spider-Man bags and Spider-Man tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone quite liked that one. Yeah, we might have to do a little shopping video again, will we?
Well, we like the fact that you got to Smith's and it was shut, so everybody wanted to watch your pain side. That's what it was.
I know. So right, we got to the Smith store on New Year's Day. It was shut. It was closed. I had disappointment. I turned the camera to Nullig and said, "What do you think of that?" And he goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I was like, "What?"
Also,
I like the.
Also, Smith was closed. Also, Cafe saw also post office was closer than also other shop.
Everywhere was closed. We didn't have
Yeah.
a chance, man. No new Lego on Lego Day. Nothing. And why? Because we don't have a Lego store in Ireland, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, you say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Smell you later.
Bye. Bye.
Smell you later.
Bye.
Smell you later.
Bye.
You're gonna let that pop out your ear, are you? Get that, yeah. Get out.
I have gushy
You
ears.
don't have disgusting ear.
I have
You got gummy ears.
It is in my
You have
ears.
Greg said you've gummy ears.
Hey, thank you, my lady.
Oh God, he's crazy. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Crazy.
I must say, Si, though, that was the greatest haul video of all time.
Do you know what,
Well,
Trev?
we didn't get anything.
Yeah,
whole
it beat a £3,000 haul for me, that one. Just because he lined all the little bags in front of him, and I thought, oh, what's he? Because I was going to Smith's the next day, so I thought, oh, what's he got?
Yeah.
And then he
That
did.
makes-
Well, I bumped into him on another stream, and he did kind of let. Well, I think you told me, didn't you?
Take
Kind of
bait.
let the cat out the bag. That don't get too excited. But
Actually, do you know what? I remember specifically, Si, you said on the 1st of January that Ireland has CMF Series 22. You said Ireland has Series 22 CMF Series figures.
Yeah, we did, but I couldn't get them. They were in Smith's. And I knew people would be like looking at that thumbnail going like, how's he got a Lego store bag? I thought there's no Lego store.
Oh, that made me laugh. I was like, blimey, where's he got that from?
The vault.
That's it.
But what
yeah,
done me was the follow-up video where he was going to show us what he bought. He didn't even show us the store, did he? He didn't even turn the camera on.
Nope.
Yeah, what happened with that side? What was that, part 2 or something? I missed the first one.
Every bit of that was cursed. From the time I got up on New Year's Day, was cursed. Went to the shop, was cursed. Tried to make the video, cursed. The battery went. The storage got full. I couldn't upload it. It was stuck in YouTube saying waiting for 45 minutes before I even noticed nothing was happening. I had to upload another video to kind of kick it along, and that worked. And then I couldn't. What happened? Something else happened. And even up until yesterday doing the minifigures, I don't know if anyone noticed. I snipped a bit of my finger doing that as well in the video.
Yep,
So
I saw that.
The F-bomb was cut out, obviously. I was like, "Ah!"
You know why, don't you? You disturbed the lucky fluff. Yeah, as soon as you
What?
disturb the lucky
What?
fluff, it's all gone downhill for you.
The what? What fluff did he disturb?
The lucky fluff that was in that bag hidden away behind the door for years.
I know. I was looking at that
Good
bag the
shout.
other day, and I thought that bag was there for 7 years. with Lego in it that I just like forgot about.
You just went on a bit of a tangent with that one. You just started opening up bags and.
Oh, I
things.
got excited though.
Is it like sort of buying something you've forgotten about and then you kind of relive it all over again?
Yeah, I mean that happens at Christmas about 2 years ago. We took out the Christmas stockings, and one of them, I think it was Katie, forgot to take hers out. There was still a present in it from the year before. I was like, oh my god, look at this.
I did cringe though when you were cutting the bags open because you got your fingers really, really close. You were just going like that.
Tension, that is.
I know.
It's creating tension for everyone.
What, cutting his own finger? What to what?
And the BFAB is always
Pop them.
BFAB's always on fingernail dirt watch, so you have to make sure your fingernails are always clean as well. So you can make a video.
Oh yeah,
about that.
don't like dirty nails. Yeah, don't like
That's
that.
gross. Yeah, nah. There's nothing worse. Or do you know what I don't like? When people make a video and they've got their man feet in their videos, that's like just
Yeah,
Do
put
what?
slippers on.
bad cubicles. Don't like that.
Their feet, like you're like, oh, just put slippers
Like their
on.
hobbit thing.
You don't like feet?
Yeah. Who
Besides,
has
only got
men
little
looking at
feet.
men's feet? I've only got small feet. Yeah, like
what
a frog.
videos have you got of people building and looking at their feet? So
I'm not
what
going
sort of
to
video is
call them
that?
out on live on the air for God's
I've never
sake.
seen anybody's feet on a video.
No, right. Put it in
Really?
the private chat. Put it in the private chat. I want to know who it is. I'm going to get in touch with them, sort them out.
Sort yourself out.
Oh, actually, I tell you, to be fair though, I did do a live stream once, and I had my feet in a bucket of ice because it was so hot.
Yeah, I vomited that day.
You didn't show anybody, did you?
You showed me.
I showed Sai, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
it was all ice in there. He wouldn't have seen my toes or anything like that. I've got lovely feet. I have. I've got very delicate feet, as it happens.
He's got women's feet, my lord.
It's when I used to do ballet dancing.
I can see you. See you doing some sort of ballet dancing.
I didn't say I was any good at it.
Ballet dancing.
You start what?
Ballet dancing.
That's the Spanish for name for
Yeah.
Elaine.
Yeah.
Belen.
My favorite dance
Hilarious.
routine was the ding dong.
Oh, help me. Help me.
All you've got to do is change subtitles and you're fine.
That's it.
They're never going to pick up my accent.
Oh yeah,
Trevor-
Sai. Your name comes up as Sarah. Hi, it's Sai here, but in subtitles it goes, "Hi, I'm Sarah."
Yeah, it does. I put them on now just
Yeah,
because of the Falcon
It
thing.
came up as Sayonara one day as well. I was like, oh my god! Like, hi,
Bye.
I'm Sayonara.
That's because he
Bye,
probably
bye.
thinks he's probably looking at your shirt and going, "Oh, he's got to be Japanese." Then the algorithm thinks you're Japanese.
Besides
'Cause
that,
you
it's getting carried away with his shorts so much that quick he just goes hi and bye and then cuts them
yeah,
off.
yeah, literally, 1,700 views. But yeah, I mean, Sai does look Japanese from a distance, doesn't he?
I look Japanese.
Maybe not.
From a long, long way away.
Anyway. Becky,
What would his name be? Well, I tell you what, Si, right? When I worked in
God.
Hong Kong,
more
right,
racism coming up.
I knew more Patricks in Hong Kong than I knew anywhere else in the world, right?
Why?
And I've been to Ireland loads of times, right? But what they do is they pick kind of English names. And I'm telling you, there is a very massive amount. Sorry, it's not even doesn't even say in English what I just said, right? But there is a disproportionate amount of people out there called Patrick. They really are. Like, because when like engineers come in to do some work for me, right, in a building, and there was 4 of them, 3 of which were called Patrick. And when they arrived, because I was expecting them to maybe be Irish or something like that, or at least England, American, something like that, and it turned up, and they were from Hong Kong. You know, they're Chinese. I was like, I was like, and then they said, yeah, it's not our Chinese name; it's our English name. We choose whatever we want our English names to be. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, fine, that's brilliant. You know, loads when I was over there, it's fantastic, really was. Love Hong Kong. Can't wait to go back there one day. But yeah, I was just surprised. It was every other. It was 2 things I took away from Hong Kong when I worked out there. One. There's a disproportionate amount of people called Patrick out there, and secondly, they all walk around with trolleys, like trolleys, like trolleys,
Little old lady trolleys.
No, like proper industrial trolleys. I don't know why. They just do. I must have taken. I'm not joking. Right, when I was out there for a little while, and I must have taken about 150 selfies with me walking like this, going, like that with someone behind me with a trolley. It was bizarre. I never been to a place like it. Yeah, it really is. They just love a trolley out
Were
there.
they pushing them then?
No, we were pulling them. They were that big. They were pulling them.
So,
Yeah.
so they weren't on them then.
No, they weren't on them. It was just everyone
So
out there.
basically, what you're
just
saying is
trolley.
everybody in Hong Kong's off the trolley. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, this is it. And another thing as well. There was quite a lot of people out there called Dolly as well, which I thought was
Dolly
funny,
with the
man.
trolley.
Dolly,
Yeah.
Dolly. Yeah, Dolly trolleys. Yeah, that was awesome.
See,
But no,
loads
loved
of
it out
stuff
there.
even on these streams.
Best,
Yeah.
I think best food I've ever had. I
I want
used
to
to
say
eat.
thank you to Mark, Greg. Thank you to Mark because I need to move the chat in a little bit. Thank you to Mark. Mark is given £2. He says, "Hey, Sly, hey, panel. Hi, chat. Do I get a dance? I'll give you a dance if you want to."
Oh, look at those moves.
I'm not doing the other
It
one
could have been-
anymore.
It could have been a ballet dance.
I've retired the
Surely
old
that should be on the big screen when you do it.
Yeah, I think you should, sir. You should put it on the big. Make
You're
it
doing
worth
a
your
side
while.
shuffle for somebody who's
Yeah.
paid the money, and you're doing it in the small screen.
I agree, because if I was Minark, right, and I got a receipt, I'd want my money back if I was in for that.
Oh, help me, Jesus.
Time.
So,
Thank you.
so anyway,
Because when we
thank
clip it, the
you.
quality's crap when it's little.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it like that, because you can't crop it, you can't clip it anymore. Thanks, Mark, for that. I do appreciate it, and good to see you. Anyone just dropping it, don't forget to hit the like button and check out Trevor Baker, who is with us this week. It's great to see Trevor. It's good to see the face behind the name, and if you're new as well, don't forget to subscribe. Check out everybody's links in the description below. We have Craig, we have Greg, we have Shy, we have DANIBOB, who may or may not turn up. She wasn't feeling too well, and BFAB, who was in for a little while, who's not feeling well. So it's good to see everybody here on a Thursday, and yeah. So I'm excited about tomorrow's London Calling, because Fridays are the day you can just chill out with Greg and everybody else. Are you like to say who you have on tomorrow? Have you announced anything? Any guests?
I haven't announced it yet, so but
No.
I can tell you who is coming on.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, because I'm just setting up the stream now, folks. Titanium J52 will be on, or rather, that's what he was called. It's now Titanium J. Matt Elder's going to be on. Nicole from Germany is going to be on. We got Craig is going to be on. Of course, you're on, Si, because you're always on, because I love you. We got Rick Brickham is going to be on.
Cool.
We got Richard, our favourite New Zealander. And I got Lauren on, the beautiful Brightest Witch Brick. So, yeah, that's tomorrow's lot.
What's a lineup?
It's a lovely lineup. And I'll tell you what, folks. One, I've got an announcement to make tomorrow. And two, we're giving away £100 in Amazon or Lego vouchers as well. So if you want to get involved in that, get yourself over to my channel. Look for possibly the second from last video that I gave out, and it will give you full instructions of how to enter. It's very easy. Subscribe, like, comment. Easy as that. And then you're in with a chance. So get yourselves over there. And the draw will be tomorrow, Si, at 8:30 UK time. That is, of course, 3:30 EST USA time.
Fantastic. Good luck to everybody taking part. Try and leave some money for Si, and yeah, I can buy Lego from the Lego store online, which would be awesome. And hello to Pink Wheels. Pink Wheels has dropped in. Hey, LBB, you need to get Martin Harris Brick Snaps on London Calling. Martin's awesome. I was streaming with. Oh, he's such a good guy, and he's such a good builder. I was streaming with him. I can't remember. I came off the Cali Brick Click to let him on, but I did stream with him on Beyond the Brick not so long ago on their live stream. But speaking of Cali Brick Click, if Shy has a sec, I know he's busy, he works when he's on with us as well, and that's cool. But how did your live show go? You did.
You were there?
I was there. You're the host. You tell me how it went.
No, it went really, really well. It was really fun to have like just a bunch of people all at once, which we have here all the time. But it was good to have like all the guests at least, just in one spot. Yeah. It was good. I was a great success. I thought so.
No, it was really good fun. I was so happy that I was asked on. I had a bottle of mulled wine, so I was a little bit tipsy, and it was great laugh myself
A little
in
bit.
there.
Did you say a little bit, Si?
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Now, I did have.
He was redder than my microphone, people.
I had an luminous pink forehead and face from the booze. I think I got away with it. But I think at one stage, Claire asked me a question. I attempted to answer the question, went off on a tangent, and I think I answered something she didn't ask me. So, you know, it was okay. Yeah,
It happens a lot.
yeah. It happened to me anyway. Lorraine will ask me something, and before she knows it, she gets an answer to something she hadn't asked, and she's like, I give up. So yeah, but it was really good fun. It was good to see the likes of Holly and everybody else, and you know, it's a really good podcast / show that you guys do, and so many hard-hitting topics you do, everything from mental health to Ireland not having Lego stores to
Yeah, one of those issues is very real. The other one really isn't, Si.
No, that's true.
A problem's a problem. And you are big.
And you planning to do anything like that again? A live stream of the show?
Yeah, we want to. If it continues going for years, then yeah, we'll definitely do it as a New Year's Eve thing, or at least close to. Maybe we might do maybe a few during the year. The good thing about having it not live is that we're able to ensure that we're all available at the time, so there's like no gaps. So we have, you know, if we all need to record on a Tuesday because of the guests, that we could do it on a Tuesday versus a Wednesday or Thursday or what have you. Having it live kind of confines us, like, and we all are pretty busy to be able to do that. So that's the only issue. This is one of the reasons why we don't do it live, but we want to. We got a lot of praise and a lot of support doing it live, so we don't want to like lose that momentum.
Yeah, man. I want you to do it again so I can come on it. Okay, I went.
Sorry, we did too late.
I know, that evening for me was like London calling, party. Actually, was it London calling? Then I was doing some admin stuff for about 30 minutes. Party, 2 hours, 2.5 hours sleep, up, Lego store, home, eat something, 8-hour live stream. 11 o'clock, I go back up into the house, say hi to my wife, Happy New Year. And then it was like, right, I'll watch matches a day, go to bed, got up the next day. And then I just did loads of DIY because I had to make up for it. Domestic bliss, folks, domestic bliss. It's the thing. Work-life balance. One day, 100% Lego. Next day, 100% DIY. That's the balance of a happy marriage. It really is.
Big time. The Brickbot says, Carrie says, just finished listening to it. It was fun as a podcast because new voices kept appearing and you couldn't see them join. Really enjoyed it. So that's pretty cool. Cajun Yeti says, hey everybody. Everyone's saying hello to the Cajun Yeti. Snowlania, of course, calls him the Cajun Chicken. We can blame Greg on that one, obviously.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I try and forget about it, but no one lets me.
Oh no, no. It's the same as you calling Carrie Kerry and I don't know.
I used to do that. I used to do that on purpose. That was on purpose. That was.
Oh sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then I start doing my impression of her and things like that. That's on purpose.
What? You do impressions of her? Like what?
You know my impressions of her?
No.
Oh, I'm not going to do it on here. You're going to have to go back and watch my watch some of my streams.
He'll do it tomorrow. Of course, I've seen it. Sure. Liebes here, hey Lego Madness, good to see you. Don't forget, if you're dropping in, don't forget to hit the like button and check everybody out who is on the panel. We even have Trevor Baker's description, link in the description down there for his Instagram, so check that out. That is pretty cool. Cajun Yeti saying hi to everybody, and everyone's saying hi back to everybody else. Lego Madness says, my boutique hotel modular arrived today. I've built one bag so far. Is that bag one of bag one or all of bag one? Let us know. Aussie Adam Bricks is here. Good day. Hello, dude. How are you? Hope you're well. And everyone's saying hello to everybody else. So, Trev, how's it going? Do you feel nervous still?
Yes.
Yes.
I think I want to ask you guys some questions because now I can finally get you to. How long have you lot all been into Lego then? When did your collections start?
Let's start with Craig.
1963.
What?
No, not really. Yeah, I never had a dark age, proper dark age.
Was Lego even around then?
No, it was the wooden duck. No,
Duck.
I had Lego probably from early 80s, and I didn't really have a major dark age. I had a very small one, maybe a few months between when my wife used to buy me Lego sets for Christmas and then my son getting into Lego, and then I took it up properly when I came out of hospital after being very poorly because I needed something to be able to occupy my mind and use my hands because I'd been I sort of lost all mobility and stuff. So that's when it hit me big, and I started buying loads of Lego and building mocks and doing stuff. And that was 7 years ago. 8 years ago in February, I think.
Nice.
Well, you've done very well for it, mate. Blimey. I mean, you got an awesome collection going, and your mock building is phenomenal. Love it.
Thank you.
Is there any sets, Craig, that you passed on that you wish you could go back and get?
I love it. He's keeping me on brand. No, because the original Falcon was my white whale, and then obviously the new one came out, and I did get offered an original one in box, but the new one came out, and the new one is better than the original one for me. So I was quite happy with that. So I don't think there's anything I really wished. I did have the haunted house, but I sold it because I didn't really want it.
The Monster Fighters.
Yeah, a lot of people like the original haunted house. I'm trying to think.
Ghostbusters.
I wish
all them.
You what? Sorry.
You got the Ghostbusters HQ and all of that.
No, I never wanted that one. I never wanted
No?
it for some reason. I don't know why. I just never ever wanted the Ghostbusters headquarters. It was really weird because I bought the Ghostbusters car. I had numerous times to get it at like 50% off, and I still didn't buy it. So I put that down to just me not really wanting that much. There was so much other stuff coming out at the time. It wasn't at the top of my list, and then I didn't really regret it when he retired, so I don't feel bad about that one.
I think I'm like that with the Bugle at the moment. I just went in Smith's and they're stocking it now, so now it's sitting in front of me, but I still haven't took it off the shelf.
I want that.
Which tells me, I know when it retires, I think I should have got that, but if I'm not picking it up now, or Mos Eisley Cantina, it's day one, that's guaranteed. If I haven't got it already, it's telling me leave it.
Well, to be fair, I once met somebody who was an original Star Wars Lego collector who worked for Lego, so he had access to 50% off all the time. And he started from the very beginning collecting all the Star Wars Lego, and he just said, I could not keep up. So I can imagine that if you delve too much at this point off Star Wars and go and get other things, like you say, that are nice sets, but not necessarily your number one desirable set to get, you will run out of room, like you said, and you'll struggle with everything. It is better to stick to one thing because there isn't many people that have got a collection as good as yours for somebody who hasn't been literally collecting that long.
Yeah. So what you're saying is don't have an assembly square, a boutique hotel, and a Falcon all on the go at once in a cabin.
Which might not. Yeah. Do you know what though? It's the thing is, right. My main issue with everything I do is that I'm very time poor. Everything like I use my time and I squeeze as much efficiency out of my time that I have spare as much as I can. I'm always on the go, always doing stuff. And the thing is, it is just time. Like I'd love to say, right, tomorrow I'm not going to go to work. I'm going to spend the day doing the Falcon and do the boutique hotel. Boutique hotel I'm going to do on Sunday now. I'm going to finish that Sunday. So watch out for that stream, folks. But the Falcon, I can just do over time. But the thing is, right, when you're trying to do other, your daily job, right? So do your daily job, 10 hours gone, right? And then doing your sleep, right? If you're lucky, 7 hours, 8 hours, something like that. And then you've just got those few hours left over that's your free time, and it's what you do with that. Now, even some people think doing live streams a lot is actually quite lazy. Well, it's not actually. It's actually, if you put quite a lot into it, the efficiency and stuff like that, and wanting to ensure that people enjoy themselves and stuff like that, then you've got to put a little bit of effort into it, and that takes a little bit of time as well. So everything takes a little bit of time. Designing thumbnails takes time. Putting streams up takes a little bit of time. I've just spent the last 10 minutes putting up London Calling for tomorrow. But it's time. That's always my issue. I haven't got a problem with space or anything like that. It's just purely is time. But there's always going to be a constraint of some side. If I sorted out the time thing, if I just went into work tomorrow and said I don't want to work anymore, see ya, right? Then I'd have other issues. So there's always going to be an issue at some point. It's always space, time, money. I think they're the big three ones for Lego collectors. Always is. But yeah, what about you, Shy? What's what's your thing with Lego? What would you say was the big one for you? Time? I mean, like you're in here today. You're doing a live stream with Sai, right? We've been quite engaging, but we're also making a point of doing other things as well, which is what I do. Because as soon as I put this stream up, I'm going to start building the boutique hotel. So it's kind of using your time efficiently. What about you then? How do you feel about it? He's probably bought about 25 Falcon minifigures since we've been streaming this stream, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I've learned within this past year is how to juggle my time and make every bit of it count. Especially when I used to work like 7 days a week. But like right now, like I mentioned earlier, I'm doing like 4 things at once. Before, how I used to make videos, because like we all know, videos take forever. You just mentioned it right there. Like most of my videos take at least 4 to 5 hours worth of editing. So, for a 6 to 9 minute video, it's really, there's no return in that. But I enjoy it and I like editing, so that's the reason why I take my time with it. But what I used to do when I used to work like full time, I still work full time, beyond full time, which in the States is 40 hours a week. Every day, I would batch record on like Sundays or Mondays, and then every day I'd work 2 hours after I put the kids to sleep, after I've done all the dadly duties. Every day I do 2 hours worth of editing. So whether I finish a video or not, it's up for that. And then another 30 to an hour would be like just enjoying the sets. Like I don't really make much Lego content. Like that's the one thing that's good about it, is that I'm not stressed out to make a video. So I'm not like, I don't need to be the first one to do that. The only time I actually do feel stressed out is because I'm trying to beat Alex Nunez on a video. So maybe I'm a little stressed out with the whole the modular thing. But aside from that, like I don't really feel stressed to make something out. But going back to like having to get something first day, like that's not really a thing for me with Lego, because I don't need to. I can just wait and get it when I feel like it. I do feel that way with the customs. That's the problem, because once they're out and they're sold out, 85% chance it's not coming back.
Ooh, that is a different stress. That's like wanting to get that Ulysses gift with purchase, and then suddenly you can't.
Yeah, and those are like how a lot of people, and you can get those are like how the shoes or like the special edition stuff are released. Like if you're not there clicking it on day one, at the minute, at the second, it's gone. So a lot of the things like Citizen Brick, like Brickmania, like all those custom brands who have like releases, they're only releasing like quantities of 10 to 100 at most. So it's like if you're not there, you missed out. So I do have that trust with that. But I think at the end of the year last year, I kind of like realized like it's not like feasible financially to be on that all the time. So I kind of, that's why I haven't really been seeing a lot of military videos lately, just because I have a bunch I have right here, but I'm trying to space it out since like a majority of my audience is for that. So like instead of having it all done in a month, and then I'm kind of screwed because like one of these sets are more expensive than the Falcon that I have above me. So it's just like, it's just not feasible buying like UCS sets that are behind Trevor, like this one shelf, like these 2 shelves is worth probably that entire shelf, like that entire bookshelf, and like right here, this.
Yeah.
it's kind of dumb. So like I need to kind of relax a little bit, kind of space out my Brickmania, Brick Veteran builds throughout the year, as opposed to just consistently pushing them out, and then pushing out the actual Lego content, even though it's not like a majority of my fandom. I do enjoy it. And the one thing that's and unlike, I guess, like a lot of other content creators who like stress out about the videos, like I don't build Lego to make videos. I actually build it to enjoy it, like Lego sets, because I don't make videos on it. So it's like I get to enjoy the process more, and I don't want to lose that. So like finding this whole balance of everything with the Black Falcon Army, with the cities that I'm excited to get into, like all these other little sets that I know I'm not gonna make videos on. Like I'm really excited to do that. So just finding time, I guess, like I said, it's you have to carve it out.
Yeah.
You literally have to carve it out. And that's the thing. I can't live stream. I want to so bad, and I have fun doing it. I probably only have time to join other people's live streams, let alone do it myself, versus just me doing it and not being a part of everybody else. Because I enjoy talking to you guys. Like I'd rather talk to you guys and be streaming on my own.
Well, that's how I know it's so special to have you on, dude. It really is. And I'm the same. Like if you do something and it's something, for argument's sake, something domestic, and you do it and you get it done quicker than what you thought you were going to do it, that's fine. That's not time to go and sit on the sofa and watch something on TV. That's time to say, great, I've got another 10, 20 minutes to do some Lego stuff. That's what it is, folks. That's what you do it for. And I tell you what, right? I've been watching a film. Not a film, sorry. I've actually started watching films during, like, when I'm eating. That's the only time I get to eat, watch stuff. But I've just finished watching a TV show that I've been wanting to watch since last July. It's taken me that long to watch it, and I watched it, and it's really, really good. I highly recommend it. But everyone's probably seen it. But the thing is, it's just prioritizing everything. And I'm not one of these people that will work, or like into the early hours of the morning and then feel like rubbish the next day. I don't want to do that. I do this because I enjoy it. I'm a fan of it. I'm not making no money out of it at all. In fact, it's the worst thing you could ever do. It really is, folks. But financially speaking, anyway, I mean, there's pros and cons to that argument. But what I'm saying is, we do it because I love it, and I want to keep loving it. And to do that, you've got to keep. How can I put it, Si? Like, we're always quite bubbly. We're always hopefully people feel that we're a good energy to have, right? But that doesn't come if you only have 2 hours sleep every night or something like that, because you're trying to put out a video and stuff like that. That ain't going to happen. So you've got to kind of prepare yourself and have a happy life to kind of reflect that you're a happy person. And that's the truth, folks. It really is. I do it because I really enjoy it, and I want to enjoy it. I want to be sociably active with other people, meet new people. It's what it's all about. It's all part of that community thing. And it's people that is the important thing in all of it. It really is. The Lego is just something we talk about. We could all talk about the weather all day long, but we don't. We talk about Lego.
We did at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Actually, it was. We was talking about pork, weren't we, Si? With all that crackling. But it's gone now.
Did you say how you actually got into Lego though, Greg?
No, I didn't actually. So I got into Lego because I was running the London Marathon in 2017, and so I do like anywhere between, at that point I was probably running a particular one of my runs every week would be somewhere around the 15-mile mark, because you never do 26 miles when you're running a marathon. The highest you'll ever go is like 22 miles, and then you hope on the day it kind of carries you over the line, which it does. It's cool. But the reason I got into it is because I'd finish a run and I'd make sure that I finish when I'm near Tesco's. And what I would do is I would finish my run, and you then go into Tesco's, get yourself a Lucasade, a drink, because you never really sweat that much, because you kind of get used to, when you've gone out and run hundreds and hundreds of times, you get used to how the weather is, and you don't want to run so you're too hot, and you don't want to run because you're too cold. You very quickly get used to it. And then I used to go into Tesco's. I used to buy my chicken that was ready cooked and just eat it there. It was just, it was a nice hit of protein. So then I just noticed across the way that there was a collectible mini series out, and I think it was the first Batman series, and I started buying them. I just bought a few every week, and the next thing I knew, 6 weeks had passed, and I built this little collection up, and I love it. I really do. And even to this day, I still think it's one of the best CMF series they've ever done. And they were cheap in comparison to what you pay today, folks. It really was. But it's what got me hooked. And then a year later, I sort of was talking to someone, and I started wanting to get into. I was a bit bored of cryptocurrencies. That was like blooming up and down like a good, and it really was. And then I was doing. I wanted to invest in some stuff, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to invest in Lego because it's tangible, and I started doing that. And then I thought, you know, I'm going to start building some of these, and I did. I really enjoyed it, and then it kind of went on from there. It was just kind of just something I kind of grew to enjoy it more and more and more. And the next thing I knew, it kind of took up quite a bit of my time, and that's how I started. So.
The funny thing, what I done, the first 3 sets I bought, I sold every one of them.
Did you?
And I didn't. I bought the 20th anniversary Slave one. Was the first Lego set I bought.
Yeah, nice.
And then the Sandcrawler, and then the Betrayal at Cloud City.
Mm.
And I then went to Legoland and bought the UCS Y-Wing, and that was it.
Oh,
I thought, now I know what I like. I mean, I used to be and have this thing on the table for about a week. I was that impressed with it.
Yeah.
I didn't know the resale of Lego. So I thought, well, if I paid £300 for Betrayal at Cloud City, I'll sell it for 150. Bear in mind, it's 2 months old. So I couldn't work out why I sold all my, the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. I couldn't work out why I sold everything within 30 seconds of putting it on eBay.
Mm. Oh, right, yeah. If you sell it at that price, blimey.
And then
exactly.
I got into really collecting it all about, a few months later. So I've had to repurchase everything again when it was retired. So lesson learned then, that I paid about 3 times more for it all the second time around than when I did buy it.
Oh, wow. You live and learn. But it took me quite a few months to work out what I wanted to do. And I thought it was going to be Lego Star Wars. And Lego Star Wars is just a small part of what I do. I actually quite like a lot of different things, in all honesty. I really do. That's why I'm not one of these channels that you can say, oh, yeah, Greg does this and Greg does that. Yeah. I kind of do what I like. And
I think that's what Craig was touching on, though, wasn't it? You've got to, home it in and like
focus. That's the thing. Yeah, like when I try and buy something now, yeah, I try and justify what I buy because I'm thinking long term that I can then put it in a city. So all those 2,000, other than the brickheads, right? But they're cheap as chips. There you go. I justified that just then. That was That's $20 gone. I always justify it because I think I can put it in the city. So most of the stuff of what I've got in my sort of latest 2022 Lego haul, I can sort of think to myself, I can put that in the city. And to be fair, Lego City, the actual theme, they're doing some great stuff. And when that space stuff comes out, that's going to do well. There's some great elements in those. So it's going to be good. Can't wait.
Absolutely.
I only buy for parts now. That's all I do.
God, some of the sets are great though. But Shy, how did you get into Lego?
Well, I was a fan since I was like little. Like my first Lego set was given to me like when did the Black Dragon Castle come out? 88? 89?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah, so I got that as a kindergartner. So like a friend of my mom gave me that set when I was like 5, so like in 92. And then I've been a fan ever since. And then, ever since. I take that back. Throughout my childhood into my teenagers. Now, when I went to Iraq, I put all my stuff in storage. And then when I was in Iraq, a payment was missed. And this was before automatic payments. This is like, you have to pay them through the mail with a check. Remember those days? Yeah. So,
checks.
This was back in 2005. So, like, all my stuff was in storage. Everything I've ever owned since I was a kid, like instruments, like all the Lego was in there. Now that I think about it, there's a really expensive Lego that was in there. But like I had like a $10,000 violin that was in there. Wow. So that was probably my most prized possession that was gone, and then all the photos and memories and videos are all gone. So I went to a dark age straight after that because I didn't want to look at Lego, didn't want to think about it. Like I was like deeply hurt about losing everything.
Yeah.
And then in 2008, 17, whenever Parisian came out, that's when I came back in, because I always walked by the Lego store and used to see all the modulars. I remember seeing Cafe Corner when it came out, and I should have bought it then instead of having to buy it now.
Ouch.
I mean, I only spent $300 to get it, so
Oh, that's good.
yeah, it's in comparison to nowadays, it's not that bad. So I wanted to build a city because I had one, and then so I just started getting back into it, like with my kids, and like I think Brickitect Greg was the one that dared everybody to make a video, like to get into YouTube. So then I started making YouTube videos, and I forgot, like I loved editing. That's what I wanted to go to school for, was video. But you know, now I'm so afraid of losing everything. I just record everything, and I like making videos, and I like Lego, so that's where I'm at now. So 2018, 2019 is when I started. So around that time.
When did you start making YouTube videos, Shy?
Like not seriously in 2019. Like I didn't take it seriously. So
okay,
I took like a year to take it seriously.
No, because I remember Greg was saying that, and that's, you know, one of the people who kind of made me think about making Lego YouTube videos. And yeah, so I mean, seriously, for you and then me, must have been, I thought you were doing it way before me.
Not that long.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool. I'll tell you how I get into Lego really quickly. Basically, we were out in Tesco one day and we came across this kind of end cap display of minifigures. It was 2013, so like it was the green packs, but on the side it had the you know, the warrior guy, and he was in the same series as the gingerbread guy and the elf and all. Series 12, I think, wasn't it? But we were there, and it was in the pots and pans, and we had another daughter called Molly, and she passed away. She had a brain tumor, but we were all there, and these things, they were just like, they were glowing at me, and I was like, oh my god, they look cool. Said to Lorraine, we'll have a look at these to see what these are about, and we had no idea what they were, and the kids were pretty interested, and so we said, okay, we'll get some, and Lorraine was like, what happens if we get doubles? And I was like, well, I could kind of display them myself, you know. So that little kind of few doubles that we got, that the kids got, and I just kind of took, I started to put them onto the mantelpiece, and then each week we'd go and get more of them. And it was around the same time, about a year later, I think it was, the Lego movie came out. So the mantelpiece became this display unit for minifigures, but then it kind of traveled all the way down onto the TV unit as well. So I said, oh my god, I have to get like a display case. So I got display cases, and we must have had about like 50 or 60 minifigures in the TV room. Now my family would be calling in like going, oh god, the kids have loads of these little Lego guys. Lorraine's like, well, they're his. And that spiraled, right? Because yeah, it just got worse, because I said to Lorraine, I'm only going to collect these little minifigures. They don't come out that often. I'm not going to buy Lego sets. But then they released the Flash minifigure, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get that. But he was in a proper Lego set. So we went off to Argos and got it, and I came out with it in the rain. So I thought you were just buying a Flash minifigure, and I was like, well, no, he comes in the box. So from then on, it's gone from feeling a bit guilty of spending like $2.99 on a minifigure to like spending like €500 on a Death Star. But for me as well, it was a kind of a therapy as well, because it did help me through the whole kind of situation with losing a child, and it's just brilliant that like Lego has become a therapy for so many people, you know, and a lot of adults kind of found Lego as you know, in their adulthood, who may never have gone and been a Lego person, you know, other than a trauma or something they went through.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I do genuinely find there are a lot of people that are in our community that get into it for different reasons, and people do different things for different reasons. And I always find the backstory, the origin story, always really interesting as to why people do it and did it. And quite often. It's because of some sort of trauma or getting away, an escapism, if you like. And I always get that feeling with it, and it's kind of interesting. I just wonder, just throwing it out there, if people have a particular trauma, are they drawn to a particular theme or something like that? It'd be something to do some research into, maybe.
I think a lot of the reason with something like jigsaw puzzles, well, hobbies in general, but mainly Lego does a very good job of focusing your mind, even if you're following instructions, and stops you thinking about anything else. It's really, really, if you think about it now, it's really difficult to think about something else when you're building a set or mocking or anything like that. You can really, even putting a minifigure together, you'll be surprised. And I think that's why it makes it hard doing YouTube videos as well, because you've got to be able to switch focus. And anybody who's built on a live stream knows that they're really bad compared to what they're like when they're not got a live stream on.
I tell people to make videos when they're because I have PTSD, and I tell people who are having anxiety issues to make a video. You don't have to actually edit it or anything, but the fact that you're talking, it's helping you breathe, so that calms you down. So this is a huge therapy thing for me, like building and thinking about just putting myself in focus, but like just talking in general helps so much. It takes the Lego to another level when we're all doing this, because you're forced to talk. So I don't publicly say this, so I guess I'll say it now. I give away a lot of Lego to people who need it, and to a lot of veterans who are struggling. So a good chunk of my money, my budget for Lego goes to other people, to build speed champion cars and, you know, more adulty things that military veterans might be ashamed of not building. So watching, to include myself, but watching people just put a focus onto that, when they're really like just thinking about putting a brick together, it makes a huge difference in distracting what's going on inside people. So what I do is I tell all the veterans when I go see someone, I'm like, hey, go tell me a story while you build this. So they're telling me a story that's bothering them, or that may be bothering them, and then they're one, talking, so they're able to breathe, they're able to let out whatever is bothering them, and then two, they're diverting their anger or their sorrow or whatever that's like hurting them into the Lego set. That's where their energy is going. They're still like telling me what's going on with them, so they're able to tell it in a more therapeutic way. Like they're sharing what's bothering them, but they're not letting their emotions take over. In fact, that energy that's going directly in front of them is actually going into the Lego set. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. So I've used the whole what I do here, like, which is making videos and the art of it to help. That's therapeutic about it, and the Lego to push other people, and so far it's been working to an extent. So yeah, I don't share that with a lot of people. I don't even make videos of that. Like that's a very intimate thing.
Well, thanks for sharing with us, Shy. I'm glad that you felt that you could, and thanks so much.
Yeah. We got into the subject, so I guess I'll bring it up. But yeah, Lego is very therapeutic, and it helps, especially when you need a distraction. But when you can divert both negative and positive energy into it, it doesn't matter what kind of energy, like something comes out of it. Like so think about it. You were really upset. You're very angry, and just start building. Once you're done building, you have now created something. And that's why a lot of people in the military like to fix don't like to, but why we fix our bed first thing in the morning? Because your day can be complete crap. Like the worst things that happen to you, but you come to a fixed bed and you realize that everything in your life at that point was destroyed and messed up, but not everything. You fix your bed and you accomplish something. So same concept into Lego.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean, I did hear that, from a few other people that military people make the bed, and I never understood why, and that's why. And there's nothing better than coming back to bed at night time and seeing that there's something, there, and apart from it being really comfortable as well. But like, I like the look of a big made bed as well, though.
It's how it looks in your mind. That's the thing.
Also, as well, it's just having a sleep, having a good night's sleep. It's the best panacea in life, folks. It really is.
I've had a thing with washing up for ages, but I never really knew about it until I had PTSD. But I don't like dirty dishes after meals. I like them cleaned and out the way. I like to have finished it, then sit and relax. Didn't even realize I was doing it. I've got better at letting it slide. But if you think about it, you come back into your house or wake up in the morning and there are dirty dishes everywhere. It puts you in a mood. You know, if you come down, it's clean, and you make a mess, and then you clean it up at the end of the day, you feel better. It's the same in the Lego room, tidying up. Sometimes you can just tidying up your Lego room makes you feel a lot better than having to come to it and go, look at the state of this again. So
that's a good dusting day, and you could, before you know it, 2 hours are gone. Just stick someone's stream on, listen to that. Don't get distracted by chatting to people. Just leave it on and dust. 2 hours will fly, and you'll realize you've like accomplished so much. Hey, Mr. Makeup Boy. Oh, that's your little vacuum cleaner.
That's
isn't
a
it?
vacuum cleaner. Yeah.
It's our little Walter PPK's James Bond. Lights of
Ding, ding,
dust.
ding, 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 ding.
A lot of people have joined in. Just 1 sec, I'll just say hello to a few people that have dropped in, and then we go back to Trev. We had Family Bricks dropped in, Tanjam dropped in, loads of support for our friend Trevor here. Bricks is saying he snipes some stuff off eBay from obviously from Trev. Bricks says it's been fun listening to City Building. Red Carnage dropped in. He is saying hello to everybody too. Oh, Chris dropped in earlier on, and I didn't get to say hello, Chris. What's he got called today? Chris Clem Fandango on toast. Is that the same as yesterday's? I think it is. For those who don't know, Chris likes to change his name very often. It's a very long name. Were you going to say something, Trev?
It was only about with Craig with the dusting that I was in a stream, and someone said to me, "How do you deal with all the dust, Trevor?" And I said, "Well, I built the room, this part of the room, without a window. It's been up over a year, and I've never dusted." And they were like, "Really? That's incredible." And Kelly Ann was obviously in the chat and put in, "Trevor, I dust your room once a week." I was like, "Oh." Because I kept going in there thinking I'm a genius. All these people have windows. You don't
The fairies have done it.
And,
oh my God, Trevor.
Kelly's like, "No, I have to go in there when you're at work, Trevor. I'm in there all the time dusting and cleaning it for you." I was like, "Oh, fair enough. There you go."
That is the kind of stuff I would do. That is exactly the same. We're so alike, Trevor. We like sitting down.
We're twins.
Poor Kelly. All that hard work, and Trevor doesn't even notice. Well, did you think it was like dust fairies come in through the window and throw dust on things? And
I honestly thought, because there is no window, and I don't let anyone really in here, only me, stay away. The children are well in their 20s, late 20s now, so no reason for anyone to come in there. So I just thought, it just stays nice and clean. But
you're a very young-looking man, Trevor.
Behind every good man is a great woman. Or the great man, or behind every great woman is another great woman, depending on what partnership you have. But it's the truth.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The truth.
100%. 101%.
Hadrian's Wall dropped in, guys, saying, "Morning, folks. Nice to put a face to the name, Trevor." And Eleni Brick Girl's here as well. And yeah, so great support for Trevor. It's brilliant to see. But I mean, do you guys dust often, or do you have a dusting? You don't. No one dusts every day. That's just crazy. I don't think everyone dusts every week. Maybe once a month for me, if I remember. It's been about 3, but and it doesn't even Sometimes I look around and it looks fine, and then the sun will come in and it'll hit a shelf, and you realise there's a carpet on your shelf, and you're like, "Oh my God!" Or that Batman that is the grey suit Batman. He's actually covered in dust, and he's actually a black suit Batman. But how often do you do your dusting? Say, Greg.
I don't know. Really. I just dust when I have to. Really, to be honest, if I go near something, I think, "Oh, it looks a bit dusty," I'll just go and dust it.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
No, I don't dust enough and often enough, because if you leave it too long, it gets really bad.
Yeah.
Only when I make a video.
I always make sure everything looks tight, clean, and nice for a video. 100%.
Yeah. Or like all of a set. Like if I have to use something in reference and I pull it down, yeah, I'll dust it and clean it. The city, like, thank God I haven't made a city video in like half a year, so I have That's filthy.
Yeah.
And the kids destroyed it lately, so I really need to start cleaning that.
I'm no good at dusting picture frames though and tops and stuff. If anybody's watching this, getting any ideas, hint Steph.
Yeah.
Only Lego computers I can dust.
Yeah, can we hire you, Craig?
No.
A little penny or something.
Although there's
like
got to
that.
be business in that, isn't there? Can you imagine it? It'd be a professional Lego duster.
Yeah. I thought they used to say up north, where there's muck, there's money.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
Maybe that's what I should do when I go into retirement.
But could you imagine, like, if you did take that as a job and you're cleaning somebody's Millennium Falcon and then you accidentally knock a piece off and it's on the floor and you're like, oh, crap, where was that from? You'd probably just bin it. No one would notice.
Not on a UCS Falcon, they wouldn't.
I'll never get the job now. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Damn it.
I'm not employing you.
Inside. That's what
Although if we're doing dusting, like just in our socks or something, we might get some business side.
Oh yeah. Bit of sock dusting. That's awesome.
The messages are flooding in. Hang on a minute.
I know, yeah.
The computer's going to crash.
Just to say hello to Axel Plate. Aren't you afraid of parts getting sucked into the vacuum cleaner? Yes, but I do actually. This is I'm sure people do this. I actually get down on the floor and just kind of pat the carpet. It sounds really. Oh my god! I can't believe I said that. That sounds really bad. Shut up! Don't say it again, Greg.
Is that like?
No, it's not a
Is that
euphemism.
like a euphemism? Yeah. Okay, Lorraine, I'm just gonna go and pat the carpet.
Oh, I give up. No, but
do you pad it?
Hey, O'Connor, what are you up to in that room? It's okay, Lorraine. Don't come in. I'm just patting the carpet.
Just clarify, is that pad at dirt or pat patting it?
Patting.
All right, okay, because it would have been a bit weird if you were padding the carpet. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, just to find Lego, you pat it. Anyway,
I'm just gonna go and stroke the carpet.
Let's say hi to Infamous Convict who's joined. Hey, Infamous Convict. Hello, this is Legoholics Anonymous. You goddamn right it is. Axel, I think I said hello to Axel. And Red Carnage popped in there. I don't know if I said hello to Red Carnage. Red Carnage says, you're Sonicaholic Matt Family Bricks. Trevor, you have children, you just announced. Are they into Lego?
So, well, Chloe's 23. And when I bought the first two sets, she built the Sandcrawler. So Chloe is a builder. Yeah, she builds all the creator cars.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, I know she's in the chat, so she'll actually hear it. She's a superb builder. She can walk in on one of my builds and know instantly what I've done wrong. If I end up with a load of bits at the end, she can instantly. She's one of them. She'll have to strip the whole set down. I'll go, let's leave it. It's just a spare, and she knows it isn't. So she'll strip all the set down and rebuild it all again properly for me. And my son, I think Killian spoke to you once about him. What's he now? He's 27. No interest in Lego. Pop Funkos or Funko Pops, isn't it?
Yeah. Like me.
He's a very big, rare. He goes after these really, really rare, expensive ones. Yeah, and he's just got stacks and stacks of the things. I don't think how many. Very cool. But yeah, Chloe does enjoy her building of it, which is handy for me because, like I say, I'm trying to think of a set I built that she hasn't gone over and corrected.
Has she any interest in? Go on.
I was going to say, just with the dust thing, have you guys got the Batmobile? Because the one thing I would advise to anyone coming into Lego is put them black ones in a display case. Because you get these fine little scratches, especially over the 89 Batmobile. It's ruined.
I like it bad.
No, just use it. Microcloth it.
Yeah, it seems to leave like fine little marks on it.
I just wash it.
I regret.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go down the case route. I don't mind the stand, but not a case. I mean, I think the cases are good, but blimey, they're expensive. They are really, and then you get people that do the cases and then do the lights. It's like, come on, you could buy so much Lego with that lot.
Yeah, the lights. Oh man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like
another modular.
They take the lights out your wallet. That's for sure. Blimey.
Absolutely.
They are expensive. So That's
Yeah,
for sure.
I just want to say hi to 80s Life. That's my daughter. Hi, how's it going? I want to say hi to Gabby, who's Katie's friend. Hi, Gabby. Infamous Convict. We said hi to Infamous Convict. Gooderman 1000. How's it going? Hello, all. And Brick Monkey I saw somewhere. There you go. There you go. Brick Monkey, how's it going? Good to see you. Saying Chloe is a hero. And it sounds like you are, Chloe.
It's definitely
it
a
is.
fine line, though, isn't it? If you're gonna build a set and then put it in a case to preserve it and spend all that money on a case, sometimes you're probably better off building the set and then putting it straight back in the box.
It depends. I really do think it depends. I like Solo Brick Builder's display was pretty cool with his stuff in it and light and everything. And I've seen some display cases with the light. Do you mean the lights in the display case or the lights in the set? Or both?
Both.
Yeah, I think that looks really, really nice. It's not for me because I'm like you. I like picking up my Lego, like looking at it and moving it around, playing with it basically. Yeah. I mean, this is one of my favorite things I built last year. It's like it's old, but like it's just a really fun spaceship. It's Brainiac's ship.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, it's a good one. That one. I've got that still in the box.
Yeah, it's a mad looking thing, but like
Yeah, I'd love that one.
I pick it up every
That's
now
a
and
good
then
one.
to kind of just swoosh it around. It's fun.
Is
But
that
yeah,
the one
no.
that come with Martian Manhunter?
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
bought it, and then I got the Martian Manhunter polybag, so I never opened the box with it.
The Marshmallow Man.
Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter.
Just saying.
The Marshmallow Man was from In Dimensions, actually, Greg.
The what?
Marshmallow? The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was in Dimensions.
Yeah, I Dimensions. I mean, in hindsight, they would have been quite good to collect, wouldn't
Oh,
they?
you could get them so cheap. They were a bargain. I got loads.
I have the only ones I don't have are the Chima ones. I have no Chima ones, but I have everything else from Dimensions.
I got David Hasselhoff. I couldn't resist that one, but I'd like to get the 18 one. I don't think I've got the 18 one, and there's the Scooby Doo one as well. That looks quite good.
Hi to Cosmo Candy and Trevor. Were you going to say something?
No.
No.
I don't remember.
I'll ask someone else.
Want a drink break?
I was going to
I
ask
did
Trevor.
just want to have a drink. Yeah. Greg, were you about to say something?
I was going to ask Trevor if I can. What is his favourite set to date that he's got there in his collection?
It's sitting just to this hand here. It's the Star Destroyer, but it's still the favourite. I don't know why. It isn't in the universe of, when I'm watching it, it'd be the Falcon, but for some reason that Star Destroyer.
That's good. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I like
Rich says the same, doesn't he?
If you could see. I like the Sandcrawler, the UCS Sandcrawler as well. I want a 3-foot set. I want a 3-foot Jabba's barge this year. That's what I really want.
We were just talking about that last night.
Yeah. That's what Greg keeps saying.
Yeah, we need a Jabba's barge. Yeah, that's my set that I really want them to do.
Definitely. Greg, we were talking about that last night on the backlog. The backlog, if you're wondering, is a live stream myself and Greg do every week. Sometimes it's on my channel, sometimes it's on his. Last night it was on mine. Next week it'll be on Greg's. And we were talking about the sail barge. What am I talking about? We're talking about we would love one of those to be the next UCS because we think it should be brought back. And we didn't get one the first time around.
Has everyone seen the HasLab one for the Kenda toys?
No.
Yep.
No, I've not
seen that. It's trebled in, or is it quadrupled in price now? But yeah, that's like a 3-foot long barge.
Yeah, wow. The original.
Yeah, and that's because we've got a Master Builder series this year. We know it's going to be pricey, but I'm going to put it out there now. I'm going to go with I think it's going to be another Endor. Back to Endor.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I just got a funny feeling they're going to do another X-wing very soon, in the next year or two.
Really?
I hope not. I'd rather keep having different things.
Let's do another big brown set.
I like a B-wing. B-wing is my favourite ship in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, I've got that one. But I think Vader's tie will come before the X-wing. I think it's quite dated looking.
Yeah.
I just want to say a quick hello to Almost Seven and
Cool.
to who else did I see there? Dude Jude, how's it going, Dude Jude? Good to see you. Glad you're all here on a Thursday with us. There's a poll going on, so take part in the poll. I can't remember what the question was. It was something random.
Are you excited about the new Harry Potter sets?
Are you excited about the new Harry Potter sets? 95 votes, so try and get up to 100 votes. 52% yes, 48% no. I was going to put the third option in. Yeah, it's really close. Great sets, by the way. And don't forget, you can check out all of the panel's links in the description below, including Trevor Baker, who's up there on the top, chilling out and having fun with us. Also, Greg and myself and Shy, we make TikToks occasionally, so check that out as well. I don't think I have your TikToks links. I'll put them in because, Greg, you're starting to reboot your TikToks, aren't you?
Well, I just basically now, if I do a short, I put it on Reels and then I put it on TikTok. Really, it's just, I mean, while I'm putting it on Reels, I just may as well put it on TikTok. You know, so yeah, I'm not doing specifically TikTok stuff. That said, I might shoot 1 or 2 specific Reels this weekend, which will work very well in TikTok. But they're just ones that just for a laugh. That's all they are.
Well, Greg, do you think it's about time that me and you bit the bullet and did some goofy TikTok and Reel videos? We could actually stitch each other. That sounds like the caterpillar movie. What?
Define goofy, because I've seen your TikToks.
Yeah, define goofy, Si.
I mean, act like idiots in them and...
like the backlog, you mean?
Shut your face!
Hold on
quality.
Have you know? Yeah.
That's quality. I don't remember much of the backlog last night.
I do. If I've got a chance to do them, I'll do them, Si. But, I mean, if there's one that comes along, you got to be goofy. I did one last week with... Victoria Fisher. It's the one that with the bit of music that goes, let's go. That one. I did that one. So that was I wouldn't say it was goofy. But you know, it's just a fun thing. I've got 2 specifically funny ones that I'm gonna do. Maybe that's being goofy. But I need to relate to them. That's the funny thing. I'm forever saving the audios and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I do that as well. To it. Yeah, because I think, and then I find I've got like 50 audios. I'm like, I can't find it, and then it says your audio's too short for your video, and it's like, yeah. So yeah, next thing you know, you might as well have done a 25-minute video.
I think what you need to do is you both need to get classic Batman costumes. Si, you need to get the Batman one, and Greg, you need to get the Robin one, and then do remix.
No, we're not doing Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah. Remix reels. It'll be a lot hilarious.
Well, me and Si are going to do a themed stream next week with ice cream vans, the 2022 ice cream vans. So we're going to be doing that. I don't know if anyone. What?
Sponsored by Ben and Jerry's.
I don't know. I think we could do a funny picture of you and me eating ice cream out of a scoop thing or something.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then I'll just send me the picture and I'll put it on as the thumbnail. But yeah, that could be goofy, couldn't it? It's kind of goofy. But yeah, I like sort of dad joke stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of just funny. You look at it, it just makes you smile. It makes you smile. Job done. You know,
Matt, I want to see that as a piece of artwork. I'd buy that off you.
Oh God!
You seen what he's put?
So I needs to get a minion and Greg needs to get a group. I told you, right? So all Si's got to do is get a toilet roll, right? Stick it on his head, right? Put sellotape around it, and he's a minion. That is it. Job done.
Oh God. 200 Bricks is here. How's it going? Good to see you. If anyone's joining, just don't forget to press the like button. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And we do this every Thursday on this channel. Have a laugh, talk about Lego, and sometimes it gets deep, sometimes it gets hysterically ridiculous. And you're all welcome to see us every Thursday on this channel at the same time. And tomorrow is Friday, and Greg, who is down there, he does a great live stream on Friday. It kicks off at 7:30, called London Calling, which is just more bonkerness really, and except Greg's in charge this time. So yeah, same madness, different channel.
Yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's one.
It's going to be a good one. I'm telling you that now.
It's 101. 101 this week.
Can you
I tell you what, I got an idea. Actually, I got this idea. I got a fan of the channel. In fact, I'm a fan of their channel. Got in touch with me and said, you're doing 101. Said, why don't you do a concept on your stream tomorrow after the giveaway and the announcement that I've got? Why don't you do like anything around Lego that you don't like? What would you put in room 101. Yeah.
Oh.
So I think we should consider that.
Oh,
And
that's
then
easy.
that's something we could talk about tomorrow. So yeah, I'll send out a message later to everyone saying, think about what you don't like about Lego. What would you like to see put in room 101?
Yeah, I
And-
know what I'm going to put in that I don't like about Lego for definite. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if
know,
I heard it before now, but like, you know.
Yeah, well, save it. Don't give anyone ideas. That's what we can talk about tomorrow, in and around the giveaway and people sending me in their pictures of the week and stuff like that. And people should have loads because let's face it, folks, this week has been a pretty big week for buying Lego. I think one of the most underrated phrases this week was on Si's video when he drives into the car park. And he goes, "Oh, this isn't looking good." I was like, "There's not even a security guard parked there. There can't be any."
I was actually.
I
Go
saw
on,
tumbleweed blowing across the car park.
Yeah, there was. It was like the understatement of the year. This isn't looking good.
I was
We're all
crying.
right.
Si's like, I'm sure this shop should be opening. What did Lorraine say as soon as you got in the car, Si?
Do you know, she didn't say an awful lot, right? And I was crying inside when I saw that there was nothing happening. And, you know, I was the only one in the car that seemed to be disappointed. Nuller just wanted to go home and play Fortnite. Katie didn't even realise we got. Katie didn't realise we'd gotten there because she's just listening to K-pop on her phone. Lorraine was just driving, going like, "I wish I was in bed. I wish I was in bed," and because it was early in the morning. And
sorry.
I was like, Jesus.
I thought you was gonna say, Lorraine, do you fancy padding the carpet?
God almighty. So we got there, and there's never a queue in Smith's for new Lego. It's brilliant, but like I see all these people queuing up outside Lego stores, and I'm like, losers. And they're like, you don't have a Lego store in your country, so shut up. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And so yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on? And yet, no security people, no nothing. And I got to the window, and I could actually see through the holes in the shutters all the new Lego sets. I didn't put it into the video, but my God, like it was the worst day.
And then I've clicked it, and I'm remixing it to the Walking Dead soundtrack. So,
I set that metal shutters down, and he was still looking for the opening times. We're watching it.
yeah.
I kept thinking, I was like, Si, please just look at the opening operational times. It was like 15 minutes into it. Oh, let's go and have a look and see what time it
No,
opens.
but do you know what? The other day I went to the post office, right? And all the Christmas times were down, just normal time. And this big poster saying, the post office closes at 5 p.m. today. And I got there and I was looking at it going, it's a minute past 4. And when the woman came up and she said to me, "Are they closed?" And I was like, of course it's closed. The windows are shuttered, and there's no. Of course, it's
He
closed.
reacts like that, doesn't he, as well?
Did you say to her, by the way, I run a YouTube channel, and do you want to like and subscribe to it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's the worst. I
Watch YouTube!
That's the thing. Like, you have to kind of be a bit kind of like be careful what you say when you're out in the shop. If someone's kid comes over, stands on your toe or whatever, you can't say, because they might go, "Oh, my son watches you on YouTube," and you'd be like, "Well, I won't be watching him anymore." Your man's a cranky. But yeah, no.
And
That day.
most vlogs, right? When you're taking a child to a toy shop and the toy shop's closed, the child is crying, and the dad's like filming it, and it was completely the other way around, where dad's crying
And he was
and
mocking you.
laughing
He was
at you.
laughing at you.
Laughed in my face.
And then he went to Primark, and all he wanted to do was, "Dad, I just want to buy a Spider-Man t-shirt."
Oh God. Oh yeah. Lorraine we're driving along, and Lorraine took a shortcut across all the parking spaces, and I was like, "Oh my God, stop!" And she was like,
That's what you do on non-highway roads. You can do that sort of stuff.
Yeah, do handbrake turns and stuff like that, Si.
"Okay."
I thought your driving was really good, Lorraine, to be fair. I thought you might road rage at Si, not at anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I like filming one day or something like that, and the old cushion came up at him or something like that. That'd be quite funny. Just saying.
I'm a kind of not a backseat driver, but a kind of a passenger driver. So like, whenever I comment, Lorraine's like, "Who's driving the car, me or you?"
Yeah.
You are.
You could feel
Yeah.
the tension growling behind the camera from
Yeah.
Lorraine, couldn't you? You couldn't
Oh,
hear
yeah.
or hear, you could just feel it.
Because that laughing, you every now and again, there'd be a little cackle from her, and that wasn't like a happy cackle. That was like, "For the God's sake, will you be quiet?" All this kind of cackle.
Oh, help.
When was the last time you vlogged in a car all the way for a Lego shop site?
Say again?
Because it looked like a lot of effort. I've never seen you vlog in a car before or anything like that.
It was the second
All that
time.
effort
Only the
in.
second time. I think the
Only
last
the
time was
second
last summer, I think. Yeah, I don't do it that much, but I do like doing it. But not if it's going to be...
just to So just
He
to
has to put all the
recap,
makeup on his head, though, doesn't he, to stop the sun from bouncing through on
Yeah,
the
he
should
camera.
put a hat
So
on.
it takes a lot of effort, yeah.
it was a
Yeah,
vlog
but...
to an empty car park and home.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
When you think about it, it was a vlog was basically some geezer driving into an empty car park, taking about 15 minutes to go to the front door and see when it actually opens, going home, right, and just nothing in his bags, and yet somehow he puts a thumbnail out with all different bags holding them up. So there we go.
It was a masterpiece, that vlog. I loved it.
Yeah, that's
I
just
showed you
YouTube
all
all it in a
the-
nutshell.
If you want to
mate.
waste 20 minutes of your life, watch that video, because the outcome of it was nothing.
People just lost
dragged his
inside
own son
misery.
out the car.
I got a base plate.
And he still got his son out to go and
He
check
got
it.
a base plate. Whoopee!
It was the worst bloody trip ever.
And they've gone up in
Could've
price
stayed
as well, the base plates.
home. Have they?
No. Have they?
Yeah, base plates went up.
No way.
Blimey.
They
Bad.
sure did.
Yeah. Have you seen?
I tell you what. I got a question for Shy. Shy, do you think the community would be slightly outraged in America if the PAB cups went up by 25%?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just amazed more people aren't cheesed off about it. I don't think it's filtered through. That is honestly the only thing I can think about. It's not filtered through.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. People buy. The capitalism in this country is pretty significant. So, like, if people want something, they're gonna buy it. Especially if it doesn't matter how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
get
I
that.
think people will get mad, but I guarantee it. Like 80% of people won't even realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
white base plate went up by £1. It's now $7.99.
Have they said why by any chance?
It's to do with this parity across the Europe, apparently. In fact, most things went down more than they went up, but everyone's sort of complaining about everything that went up. Not, I think, because the things that went up were quite significant jumps.
Yeah, Millennium Falcon, man,
Square
50
was.
quid.
Yeah.
But like
You
then
can split these.
the Titanic
Ain't
came
been put
down,
up there.
didn't it?
Oh, has
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, the
And the
Titanic
Star
came down.
Destroyer come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The space shuttle came down.
Falcon went up
New Camp
50.
came down. Friend's apartment came down. Titanic came down 15 quid.
15.
But a lot of the stuff that jumped up, you see, seemed to jump up by a huge amount, whereas the stuff that's come down is very small amounts.
I mean, Lego's adjusting to supply and demand, so people aren't buying those things that are going down. It takes up more money to hold them than it is to sell them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true.
It's just great, isn't it? Because they put Zavi and that got a hold of a load more sets they didn't have before.
I think.
And Smiths have got a hold of like the Bugle and everything, and they're doing them at the prices that they were originally. So it's like if you want an assembly square, go to Smiths. It's the same price it was before.
Yeah, that's mad.
That is true. That is true.
Shy, your figures you were saying about the custom minifigures, how do they do once on the secondary market? Do they go up like Lego, or is it?
it depends.
A loss
It depends
or-
on what it is and the company that made it. So, Citizen Brick, pad printed figures. A lot of it's very exclusive. So those, depending on what it is, can go 400% above what it was selling for.
Oh, really?
Like there are minifigures that they sold for $15 that are selling for $200-$300.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have some custom sets, like their Breaking Bad sets are retailed at the strip club that I have. Thanks to Ryan for making me buy that. That sold for $200 on retail. It's like at retail it's $200. and now aftermarket's anywhere between $800 and $1,200.
Wow.
Oh, really?
So and Brickmania, same thing. It's like, but they're UV printed. It's not pad printed like Lego. But because it's Brickmania, those can anywhere double to quadruple how much they were, especially their sets. But then if you go to like lower companies that really not a lot of people know about, those, obviously there's not really much of a market for them. It really just depends on notoriety, the quality of the brick, and what it is. Like a Judge Dredd like minifigure that was done by Lalao Bricks, which is like just a very small company out of like China. I think that's where they make them. All Lego. Like that Judge Dredd fig sold for like $30. If you were to ever find it, it's gonna be like $400 or $500 because the rarity of it.
It's all by a printer.
You need a UV pad. Sorry, you need a pad printer,
and they're really expensive, aren't they?
They're really hard to maintain, and they're really pricey. So it's like it makes sense, like for companies to actually like the Lego minifig companies that actually own those. I know the Brickmania UV printers; those are like each 15 to 20 grand per.
Wow!
And they have a bunch. And then Citizen Brick has, I think, a couple pad printers, and maintaining those yearly must be a headache. So, the operational cost for those it's not cheap, and you can tell the quality of printer when people start doing them, because there are some like ones that just showed up, and you look at the quality of the UV printing, and there's spaces in between the colors. So you're like, okay, you're working with like a $3,000-$4,000 printer versus someone who's working with a $20,000 printer. So. But you have to start somewhere. Like all these companies started somewhere before they are able to create what they're creating now. The problem is, people go to now more people know about the bigger brand or the bigger ones and are turning to them for the quality of it as opposed to not. But reselling it, if you want to be a reseller third party, if you can get your hands on them, there's a market for it.
And with that in mind, I think because it's 10 o'clock and we usually finish around this time, Shy, my friend, we'll do the wind down. Greg can go first because he takes the longest. Greg can go first because he wants to shoot out first. So
it's because I've got the longest, Si. It's not because I'm the longest, it's because I've got the longest. Just saying. So basically, folks, 3 major things coming up tomorrow. 7:30 London Calling 101. I'll be drawing 3 winners for a share of the £100 vouchers in Amazon or Lego. So if you want to know all about that, I'll tell you what I do. Just literally seconds before we finish the stream, Si, I'll put a link in the chat if that's cool with you. And that will basically throw people over to the video that they need to watch to find out what they need to do to join. And all you got to do, folks, is just hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and then give it a like and just comment, put sausage sandwich in it or something like that, whatever you fancy. And I do love a sausage sandwich, I really do. Next thing, then Sunday, 6 p.m, I'm going to be streaming the finale of the Boutique Hotel, so I'm looking forward to that. And then Wednesday, the backlog is back, time to be confirmed. It'll be between 7 and 8 p.m, folks, and Si and I will be streaming the 2022 ice cream vans. And I can't wait to do that because it's going to be good fun. And that's me, Si.
That is awesome. Before we go, I just want to say hi to thank you for some of the new people that dropped in. All the Trevor supporters, which is great. Like we had Paul and Tanjam, we had Jordan from BRICKSIE, we had Gooderman, we had loads of people dropping in. So first, before I forget to say thank you to those guys. Hopefully you'll come back on a weekly basis and check us out because we're fun guys. What's coming up from you, Craig?
Yes, I've got London Calling, which I'm really looking forward to tomorrow because it's 101 and it's into past 100 now. So what direction is it going to go? And I'm sure there's something big happening on it, so it won't be going down, it'll be going up as it always does. And I should have either Friday or Saturday, depending on how quick tech support pulls his finger out, a city video that I've done slightly differently because I want to try and get some content that's relatively easy and I don't have to faff around doing 4 and 5 hours of editing. So watch out for a city update number 2. that should be coming out on my YouTube channel. And then I might do some stuff on Twitch. Depends what I've got time. And I'll be hanging out watching Greg stream on Sunday, I would think. That's me.
Awesome. Shy time is my time. I forget, where did you get the name from? Just really quickly.
SHYTIME is my time has been my handle since like Friendster. So prior MySpace.
Okay, we'll discuss that. I think on a next week maybe, or if you're around tomorrow on Greg's maybe, but next week, because that is an interesting one. Because I've always meant to ask you that. And what's coming up from your channel, Shy?
I have a Brickmania video to post up. I am working on a top 16 now, ranking all 16 modulars. Cali Brick Click, obviously. I have a couple of vlogs I need to release, even though my vlogs are my worst performing videos. It's my favorite videos to do and the most effort I put into all of them. I got those to do, and obviously Bricks LA. So
wicked.
Awesome.
Nice.
I find that sometimes you put so much effort into a video and you go, oh, it's brilliant, and it just flops. And then
my vlogs, people don't come I do my vlogs for my family. Honestly, that's only reason why I do them. I put the most love into it, and my family enjoys it, which is the intended audience for those videos.
Exactly. That's the way to look at it. Make what you like on your channel and have fun. That's what we're all here doing. Hope you guys have fun with us. Thank you for everybody who was in the panel today. So we had Trevor Baker. You wave and say thanks. We had Craig. They still have him.
Thank you.
Greg from London Bridge Bricks.
Thanks for having me, Si. See you soon.
No problem. See you soon. We also had Shy Time is my time.
I made it like the entire time, guys.
I'm so impressed with you. We didn't have Dani because she was working. She sent me a message, so she'll be on next week. And we had BFAB, brother from another brick. Get well soon, dude. I want to thank Mark, Snolania, Brick from Bar, Snap to Good Bricks for their donations today. Much appreciated.
Get to end the poll, Si.
I will not forget to end the poll. There's my other right hand man. Thank you so much. Let's do that now. Go back in here. Come out of that. Greg is sitting in his chair now, going, "Jesus, hurry up! I want to go."
This is Si winding down quick. This has been going for 15 minutes. He says,
"It's nothing compared to your wind downs,
nothing.
Greg. Nothing." Okay, end poll. Are you ready? 102 votes. Thank you, everybody who voted. You're awesome. And the results of the poll are... hurry up, YouTube. Greg's going mad. Okay, so we had 50... What? How does that work out? 50% yes, 49% no. What? Okay, someone...
It's 102 votes.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. We let them out. It's still not 50-50.
Just remember, Si, next time you go to a shop and it's not open, look at the operational times of opening. That's the quickest way of getting around that, all right?
You can do it online.
Look it!
I will never learn from mine. I'm going to be there next January 1st going, well, this is like deja vu. Yeah. Tech dropped in at the end. Good to see you, Tech. Thank you for being here. Everybody from... Trevor supporters and so on. See you tomorrow on Greg's channel, 7:30. And take care, everybody. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Take care, everyone. Be good.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.